Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play RimWorld. It's been a while since we've had some RimWorld on the channel, but I've had a real itch to get into this game, so we're just going to start. We're just going to do it, and we're going to get into it right after the intro. In my last RimWorld playthrough, I made a couple of statements about what I wanted to do in my next RimWorld playthrough, and I'm going to try to acknowledge and respect those as much as I can. I said that I wanted to do something with animals, focus on husbandry a little bit, and raise animals, tame animals, because that's some part of the game I really never got into that much. So we're going to do that. I'm still good with that. And secondly, I said I wanted to do some mods, and so we're going to do that as well. And I grabbed just some mods off the workshop, some things that sounded interesting to me. Things like stack merger and some hauling mods, things like that sounded like they may be helpful, a little less frustrating, as well as some other things I found interesting, and things kind of related to animals in general. I like to have cohesion in my mods. I'm not against mods, I just like them to work together for a common goal. So if you have suggestions for mods to install, things to put in there with the playthrough that we're doing, as long as they kind of fit the theme of what we have going on, I'd love to hear them. But for like example, I wouldn't be installing like a Star Wars mod in an animal-based playthrough. It's not what I'm going for. So that gives you kind of an idea. So yeah, let's just start. Let's just go. I think I want to do the Lost Tribe. Seems to make sense with the theme, you know, animal-based, a tribe. I do want to go, however, into the editor and do my own little modding here. I want to remove the random pet because I don't want to start out with 3 terriers. I know I said it's an animal playthrough, but those aren't the kind of animals we're looking for. Do permadeath. It's easier to manage on my end. I'm going to do Randy Random, and I'm thinking about doing rough. I mean, I did extreme. I did extreme in my last playthrough, and it really wasn't that bad, but I was hoping to do something a little bit more relaxed and be able to explore the world a little bit and do the missions, but I'm kind of like, maybe rough be too easy. Let's do intense. I don't have anything to prove with extreme. I did that the last playthrough, and we did fine. So yeah, we'll do Randy Random intense. Sounds good. Seed of Sally, sure, why not? Now, what I want to do is find kind of an open, temperate area, I think, starting out. Like right on the border with some other biomes, so we can maybe go and grab some other animals in some other biomes. So let's just see what we have down here. Tropical rainforest way down here. Temperate swamp. Temperate forest with some desert close by. All right, this seed is not giving me what we want. Not even a little bit. I'm gonna do it one more time. Let's see, let's try Kelsey and see if that will do better for us. Not so much. Not so much. However, we do have... Let's try one more. Cruelty. Now, what could go wrong with that, right? Yeah, like I said, I'm wanting to get 2, maybe 3 biomes, like really close together. Like something like this right here looks a lot better. So, okay, we've got the arid shrubland down here. We've got tropical rainforest. We have desert over here. We have a swamp. We have a whole bunch of folks in the area. I think this is what I want. Let's look around in here. I want to find something with granite, preferably only 2 types of stone. Granite and marble, right there, next to the river, next to these folks. I like it. I just want to go into advanced. Let's bump up the map size a little bit so our animals have a lot of places to roam. And we are on the screen. Okay, so I want to around here. I don't want to re-roll any. I typically just say next and start, but we have these 3 extras here. Let's just see who we have. We want somebody good with animals. We have somebody good with animals, cooking, and shooting, even though you can't do some things. Oh, but you're a brawler. It's a shame to have shooting skill and be a brawler. There's really nobody else good at animals, though. Nobody at all, and that's like the whole purpose of this playthrough. So Sam's a bush sniper. I think I'm gonna re-roll her until we get another bush sniper. That seems fair, right? Okay, here's one. You're a brawler too. Are all bush snipers brawlers? That didn't seem right. Oh, that was one right there. I clicked too fast. Very neurotic, steadfast. Okay, so that gives us shooting animals as well as cooking. All right, so, and her name's Sam too. It's like it never happened. All right. Okay, so we have our animal, we have a good shooter. We have a healer who can do some melee and is basically a hauler. Smoke leaf. There's a grower. There's another medicine person. Can't do a lot. Okay, you have construction. I think I want to get rid of dark light. Just because of all the things that they can't do. And we already have a couple. We already have a good healer. Grower. You're decent at construction. What are we low on here? Intellectual, not too concerned about. Everything else looks pretty good. You're a warrior, yet you have no warrior skills. You do have cooking, though. You're a hard worker. And you have some intellectual. Let's see, is there a weakest link here? We want you for the construction. We want you for the growing. You are a healer, yet we already have a healer. And they're better in every way. Is there something else that you're doing that... You have a smoke leaf dependence. You have some crafting. Let's see, let's get rid of you. And put Toad there. That gives us some intellectual as well. We get rid of the warrior that can't fight, the healer that can't heal, and the shaman that can't do anything. All right, so Toad, Bringa, Treebo, Galga, and Sam. I can kind of pronounce these folks. All right, they'll work. Let's do it. All right, haven't done a tribal start in a while. This will be interesting. Looks like we've got a nice little herd of wild boar right here. A herd of wild boar? A pack of wild boar? Pride of wild boar? What is that? Somebody look that up. A gaggle of wild boar? Business of wild boar? I don't know. I don't know. A pod. Is it a pod? Pigs in a pod? I don't know. We got some boomalope. Let's see. What's the fertile soil situation like? We've got some up here. We've got a lot up here. This is kind of looking promising. We are going to focus primarily on animal raising. However, we are going to want to, we are going to have to grow a lot. It's not something we can ignore. This is looking pretty good down here, but we have a potential ancient danger there. What kind of wall is that? That is a steel wall, so yeah, we want to stay away from that, because fire can open that one up. Alright, so I think I want to start up in here. This looks like a fairly good place to start. Yeah, I think we just need to do it. All right, let's see. Let's get our folks all situated here. Gonna have to remember keyboard shortcuts and things like that. You are melee. You are nothing. Okay, Sam, you are by far our best shooter, so you take one of those. You're not bad at melee, so Toad, why don't you grab the other bow? Give you the pila, since it's both. I don't know if that means anything, but it feels like it should, at least in my mind. And Galga, you take the knife. And we'll unforbid all this other stuff. And let's see, we should have some wood. We do. All right, and I don't think with the tribal start we get all the other random stuff strewn about. I'm not seeing it, at least initially, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay, let's get the work tab situated. Let's see, Doctor 12, Doctor 4. I think we put you there. Bed rest and flicking. You are our warden. I thought we had somebody that had some social skills. Maybe I dropped them. Well, we're not going to be very social. You do have a passion for it, though, so we'll start you out with that. Sam, you are going to be our handler. And you can back up there, Galga. Sam, you are also going to be our cook, as well as our hunter. Let's see, I think I gave Toad the bow, though. You've got a little bit of a passion for construction, so we will give that to you. Grower. Miner, not going to worry about it. Plant cutter, though, everybody that can. What are you doing? You're... And all these others, I'm just going to turn off for now. Except for hauling. And Sam, I want to put you priority at hauling, because that's really all that you can do that's helpful right now. Grower. Constructors, and you two will chop trees. All right, that sounds reasonable. Let's see. Let's get some growing areas set up here. Well, let's go to plan mode. Might as well go to plan mode. Let's see, 11 by 11. That's what we want, I believe. Let's see where we can fit that in. We can take it down a little bit more. All right, I'm having some getting used to RimWorld again issues. Let's see, that would be 11 by 11. That would maximize it there. So if we brought that up and removed that, you know, I don't know why I'm worried about these perfect 11 by 11 plots. We are in a year-round growing, I believe, aren't we? Didn't I see that? No, 40 out of 60 days. So I don't know if we'll have to do any year-round growing or not. I don't know if I'm going to worry about it. What I am going to worry about, however, is getting some stuff set up here. So let's do that. We have an area over here. I think that's right. All right, so if we made that a area, trying to remember what I had going on here. So if we do that right there, and we cancel all this right here, we can make this into the general stockpile and have this like the refrigerator as well as the kitchen. And that would leave like an area like this right here for dining room sort of shenanigans. All right, I think that's how we will start off. We'll chop wood. Boy, there's not a lot of wood to chop, is there? We'll go chop that wood. And I want to set a stockpile. Just right there, a general one. And I think that's really all we need to do right now. Except for set up some doors. We're going to want a door going into there. We're going to want a door going out to there. And eventually we will have a door coming in like that. And I don't know if I'm going to bother. I was thinking about maybe using that as a sleeping spot. I don't think I'm going to bother with it. I think we're just going to go with that. And we're going to get going. And hopefully all this stuff will get nice and picked up. Oh, you know what? We didn't set a door in this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there? Yeah. Sam's doing hauling. Let's see, Treebo, what are you doing? Why don't you cut that poplar tree because it's in the way. And let's set that little one right there to be cut. And we can go ahead and have you remove that. And are there any more in the way? Not that I can see. Not that I can see. So I think it's going to be pretty much smooth sailing to get the rest of this up. Okay, do I have Sam? Sam's constructing? Oh, Sam's hauling wood to the construction places. That is the mod, hand me that brick, doing that. I was confused, I thought she was building, but she's not. She's just hauling the materials so Bringa can run around and just construct stuff very, very quickly. That's nice. Granted, I would like Sam doing other things. What are you doing, Sam? Not going for a walk. That's not what I was talking about. But that's good. We're gonna have a little roofed area. Let's go ahead and set up some sleeping spots because I don't think we can. And you know what? I didn't set up growing areas. Let's do that. Let's do a 5 by 11. Let's do a 6 by 11. 5 by 11. And a 6 by 11. And let's do rice. Do potatoes. Let's do heel root. Can we do heel root? Looks like we can, as well as some cotton. And I don't remember who our grower was. It was Treebo, and they are at a 13. So that should go fairly quickly. Do we have somebody else? I did not look. Galga has a 4. We'll put her on that. Him, her, Galga. Him. We'll put him on that. And he can do that when he's through chopping trees. All right, so let's talk animals. Boomalopes, I know we can tame those. Let's see, where does it say? Huge explosion it produces when it dies. I think we can milk those for, like, chem fuel now. Life expectancy, leather amount. Minimum handling skill. That's the one I'm looking for. A 4 we need for that. That's, like, reasonable. We can do that. I don't know that I want a boomalope. Oh, an alpaca. I want to mark that one because those are actually good. Actually, you know what? Let's not mark that because we don't have any food. We need food in order to do that. And I don't know. Oh, I installed the mod wildlife tab, so we can actually look and see what we have. Yeah, we have alpacas on here. Boomalopes, boom rats. We have an emu. Minimum handling skill, 8. A large flightless bird with beady eyes on its ugly face. With a bad attitude, it is the jerk of the natural world. Somebody has an emu experience. I know it was very popular around here several years ago. Many years ago, to actually raise emu. It was a kind of a fad thing for the farmers around here to do. I don't know that there are many emu farms hanging around anymore, but ostriches are known for the fast run, huge eggs, and powerful kick. And you guys require 8 as well. Red fox, a million squirrels, tortoises, turkeys. I think we could raise some turkeys and a lot of wild boars. Now, if I understand correctly, I seem to recall that wild boars are a very, very good animal to tame. Do you guys eat? What do you eat? Vegetables, raw meat. Okay, so I think that means that they can graze. All right, we've got this area all built. Wonderful. So it's going to be like a common area and a freezer, which, you know, we're not going to get to for a long time. But that will be right there. And yeah, we'll set up some houses. And where are we going to do that? Kind of want to do like workshops up here, I believe, as we're going to have like a big stockpile here. Food's going to be over there. I guess we do houses down here. Let's move into planning mode here real quick. Remember planning mode? Yes. I had a setup in the last playthrough that worked really well for houses. Let's see, do we have enough room to set that up on this side? So if we put like a 3-way hallway here, let's see how far we could go out. All right, so if I recall correctly, it's 3 by 5 was the room size that... Was it 3 by 5 or was it 3 by 4? Maybe it was 3 by 4. I think that's right. I think that's right. So I could fit 2, 3. Or I could fit 4 on that right there. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we could do this right like this, and it would work out good. 1, 2, 3. All right, and that could be like a housing for let's see, 16 people, which would be fairly decent. And if we wanted to, we could bump that up a little bit. Well, no, that would give us our hallway right like that. All right, that works out mathematically. Works out very well. All right, we can make that our back wall. Tie that up to that mountain, bring that over. I like it. I like it. I like it. And that leaves a nice big open space down here for raising animals with lots of grass. I like it. I like it. I think it's going to work out just fine. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and let them just work here as we head on out. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Start of a new series. I'm pretty excited about it. We'll see how far we can take this one. I'm pretty jazzed about it. I really wanted to get into animal taming. I'm curious to see if it is viable or if we are just going to have to live off of rice. Well, thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.